KSL Sports presentation. Game Night Live kicks off now. Sponsored by UCCU.
All right, guys, we've hit the halfway point in the high school football season. Which teams are the real contenders? Well, we're starting to get a little bit better idea of who those teams are. And we're doing that right here, right now on Game Night Live. Now, one of the biggest games in the state is a rivalry bout from Region 5. Two 4-0 teams looking for bragging rights and the early lead in league play. Northridge was visiting Viewmont. The Knights striking first in this game. Trey Nye, the touchdown guy. Not just doing Saturday mornings, but Friday nights. Connects with Chase Harris for 6. Ensuing kickoff, Viewmont. Jordan Jones, the spin move, cuts across the field. How about a 91-yard return to tie the game right back up at 7? Then in the fourth quarter, Northridge leading by 10. Viewmont's Titan Longson to Kinston Mickens. Makes a man miss at the 1, 2-point no good. Northridge up 4. Then final minute, Viewmont with the ball, but Longson is picked off. Makai So'o, this guy's had a great season so far, and what a return there. Earned every bit of those 28 yards for the score. Northridge is 5-0 to start the season, a real contender for the state title. In Region 6, West hit the road to face Alta. Second quarter here, West with the lead when Camden Lopati finds Chachi Pan in the back of the end zone. Panthers went into the halftime leading 28-16. In the fourth quarter, Alta down 5. Gunnar Curtis is going to find the hole, weave through the defenders to give Alta the lead 31-28. But Lopati would drive West down the field and loft it to Louis Hamilton, who has one of a line of blockers in front of him. Breaks a few tackles, too. Gets into the end zone, and how about it? West gets the win 36-31. Layton has just one loss this season, hosting West Jordan on Friday in one of the more dramatic games of the weekend. West Jordan's Quinton Tulau gives them the 10-0 lead on that run. The defense was keeping Layton off the board. Porter Creasy picks the pass off, and the Jaguars lead 10-0 at halftime. This looked like a one-sided game for a bit. Here comes the pass rush. Carl Talanoa with the bone-rattling sack for the Jaguars. But in the fourth quarter, Layton trailing 17-3, they finally get a touchdown from Michael Marriott to make it 17-10. 4 minutes later, Marriott does it again. It's 17-16. Layton deciding to go for 2. Madden Sargent with the completed pass for the 18-17 lead. Marriott would score one more touchdown to put it away. Layton with 21 fourth quarter points to win 24-17. Corner Canyon and Skyridge have developed quite the rivalry over the past couple of years. 2 years ago, Skyridge beat Corner Canyon for the state title. Last year, it was Corner Canyon beating Skyridge in that final game. Could tonight's matchup possibly be a preview of another state title bout? In the first quarter here, Helaman Kasuga finds Kryshawn Lee for the 10-yard score. Then in the second quarter, Skyridge driving. Zayden Selu takes the screen pass, 12 yards to pay dirt. Chargers led by 10 at the half. Third quarter, Kasuga and Lee, they connect again, this time an 87-yard touchdown. Corner Canyon goes on to get the 10-point win, 38-28. Down in Harriman, the Mustangs were hosting Lehigh. Early on in this one, it's the defense doing the damage. Abe Yeager steps in front of this pass, picks it off. He's going to return it to help set up a nice field goal. And then in the second quarter, Jet New is going to find Mays Matson. Those two have quite the connection. Back of the end zone for the 10-0 lead. Lehigh gets the win. They are 5-0 on the season. Mountain Ridge and Farmington. We picked this one up in the second quarter where it's still scoreless. That's when Lucas Peterson puts Farmington on the board with the touchdown run. The Phoenix defense was the star of this game, though. Kept the Sentinels out of the end zone. Afu Fiafia with a great interception. Farmington wins at 17-3. Granger with one win, hosting Weber with one loss. First quarter, Granger's Aiden Royce. Welchman with a dart to Lauli Figuel for the touchdown. Dyson Parker had a huge game for Weber, though. 3 rushing touchdowns for the Warriors. Weber wins this one 28-19. Both Riverton and Pleasant Grove looking for their second win of the season. Third quarter, Riverton quarterback Andrew Nielsen connecting with Dane Slack. Makes a move, and he's gone. 48-yard catch and run for the touchdown. Riverton wins 21-7. Our Game Night Live Game of the Week took us down to Provo for a big-time matchup in Region 7. The 3-1 Springville Red Devils taking on the Timpview Thunderbirds. Timpview's only losses this season to nationally ranked Lone Peak and to an out-of-state California school. It only took 90 seconds for Timpview to get on the board in this one. Braxton Wilkerson with the 21-yard pick six. About 3.5 minutes later, Springville punting. Keenan Pula returning. And he's gone. 83 yards. He makes it look so easy with those long strides. 14-0 lead. Timpview with the shutout, 44-0. Orem is the front runner in Region 7. They're still undefeated, taking on Wasatch. Second quarter, Taden Ka'awa hitting Abe Palmer across the middle for the 14-yard touchdown. It's a 17-0 Orem lead. Third quarter, Ka'awa throwing it up to Kawe Akana. Grabs it over the defender for the touchdown, and Orem rolls past Wasatch. Another shutout, 37-0. Undefeated Maple Mountain was visiting Cedar Valley in Region 7 on Friday night. Maple Mountain taking the early lead. Eli Maunga with the 12-yard touchdown for the 7-0 lead. Cedar Valley responding, though, with a long 70-yard Cole Christensen run for the game-tying score. They scored 17 straight points in the game, but Maple Mountain still got the win, 35-17. A defensive battle between Brighton and Olympus. The Titans, James Schlendorf with a great pick in the second quarter. Look at that. Only one touchdown in the half between the two teams when Olympus quarterback Max Rice found Caden Lloyd in the back of the end zone. The lefty toss. Titans hand Brighton their first loss with the shutout victory. There was a big-time matchup in Cache Valley this weekend, and no, I'm not talking about the game at Maverick Stadium earlier today. I'm talking about two undefeated teams in Region 11 going head-to-head. It's Ridgeline taking on Green Canyon. In the second quarter, Nate Dolly to Graham Livingston, and he's going to take off 70 yards for the touchdown. Ridgeline had an 18-0 lead at the half. Then in the fourth quarter, Dolly hits Livingston again, this time a 76-yard touchdown. Ridgeline gets the bragging rights, 39-21. The Manti Templars were visiting the Juan Diego Soaring Eagle. In the second quarter, Manti would be in control from the start, leading 27-7 when Mason Starkweather throws it over the defender to Trace Justinson for the 34-7 lead. Third quarter, 4th and 20, Starkweather to Stone Mortensen for the 29-yard touchdown. The Templars win at 40-30. 90 seconds of moving pictures and music and football. It's the Game Night Live highlight reel, and it is a work of art. Coming up next. Well, here it came and here it went. Another weekend filled with football. Would not be complete, though, if we didn't share with you the best Friday night moments. And here they are. This is the Game Night Live highlight reel. Hey, how about you come on back next week, guys? This will be the 6th week of the high school football season. Game Night Live will be going to Pleasant View, where Davis is visiting Weber. JJ and Sly will be on the call at 7 p.m. on the KSLSports.com website, the KSL Sports app, and the KSL Plus app. Just visit any of those, and you'll find the game there. And then meet us back here Friday night at 10 for all the highlights. We'll see you then. Oh, BYU's up 27-7. Come back at 10.